We begin this morning in Lewiston, Maine, where law enforcement is searching for the gunman they say killed at least 18 people in a deadly rampage Wednesday night. The manhunt is crossing state and national lines, with officials from New York to Canada on high alert. Meanwhile, people in Lewiston and the surrounding areas are under shelter-in-place orders. Police say they are looking for this man, 40-year-old Robert Card, considered to be armed and dangerous. Maine Governor Janet Mills addressed the shooting yesterday.
There are still many things we don't yet know about these attacks, but the full weight of my administration is behind law enforcement's efforts to capture the person of interest, Robert Card, to hold whoever is responsible for this atrocity accountable under the full force of state and federal law, and to seek full justice for the victims and their families. We cannot and we will not rest in this endeavor.
CBS News' Bradley Blackburn joins us now from Lewiston, Maine, with the latest. Hi there, Bradley. So tell us, what is the latest on the search for the suspected gunman?
Well, Lana, we know that the search is expanding at this point. As you mentioned, it now reaches all across the state of Maine, into Massachusetts, and up to the Canadian border. We know that multiple law enforcement agencies are participating here, the ATF, U.S. Marshals, even the Coast Guard, because they're searching wooded areas, waterways, looking for any sign of this suspect, Robert Card. Last night, they surrounded a home that was associated with Card, thinking he might be in it. They cleared that space. He was, in fact, not there. And so now this manhunt has really widened. They're casting a wide net, trying to locate him. And until then, this community has to stay in lockdown, essentially frozen with fear right now, Lana, even as they try to start to grieve.
There is no justification, obviously, for anything like this. But are investigators saying anything about what motivated the gunman?
Nothing official yet, Lana, but law enforcement sources, senior law enforcement sources, do tell CBS News that authorities are looking into the possibility that this suspect may have been targeting a specific person in these shootings, possibly his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. So they're looking at that, as well as some type of letter that he may have left at a property, looking for some sign of motive. Lana, it's not clear, though, whether or not this person, this ex-girlfriend, was in fact at either the restaurant or the bowling alley when the shooting took place. But we're learning more about the victims that lost their lives there and the circumstances. Of course, at this bowling alley behind me, they were hosting families just before the shooting, hosting a children's league.
All of the details are just gut-wrenching. Bradley, what more are law enforcement officers telling us about any aspect of this investigation, the weapon used, his pre-placement of vehicles, etc.?
We know they're delving into all those questions, Lana. As far as the weapon used, our understanding right now is that it's a semi-automatic style rifle with a scope and an extended magazine, a high-capacity magazine. We've seen similar weapons used in mass shootings before. We also know that the authorities are looking into his other vehicles, other weapons that he may have. But one thing that's come up in the wake of this is that Maine's laws, gun laws, are some of the more lenient in the country, Lana. There is no red flag law here, for example, that would allow officials to remove weapons from someone who's deemed a threat. And we know, based on this suspect's history, that he did have a series of mental health issues. That's coming to light, that he was hospitalized over the summer after some mental health issues. And so all those questions, his background, his weapons, those are things that authorities are looking at, even as they focus on the #1 priority here, which is to locate him.
All right, Bradley, thank you. President Biden ordered flags to be lowered to half staff for the victims, saying the number of gun deaths in America is, quote, not normal, and we cannot accept it. CBS's Elaine Quijano spoke to family and friends of the victims.
Loved ones remember the lives lost.
He could always laugh at something, no matter how bad it was.
42-year-old Arthur Strout was a father of 3.
You know, he tried to be tough with his kids, but at the same time, he was a great dad. Just was proud of him.
Strout had been at Schmenge's Bar and Grill playing pool with his father, Arthur Bernard.
He was supposed to leave with me because he didn't bring his car. I said, okay, and he said, I love you like always. All my kids tell me that every time we see each other. 10 minutes later, I got a phone call.
Christy Strout was Arthur's wife. They'd been married for almost 7 years.
He's helped me raise my children since they were very, very little. His daughter's only 13 and without a dad because of all this. Because of one man's choices. My daughter has to grow up without a father.
76-year-old Bob Violet was an avid bowler who was teaching kids at Just-in-Time Recreation Bowling Alley when the shooting happened, according to CBS Boston station WBZ. Lewiston resident Paul Englehart knew Violet.
He was actually kind of like a mentor to the young kids that were over there yesterday as like a bowling coach. A wonderful man, great man. I mean, I would not be able to say a bad word about him.
Many people in this quiet town of 38,000 woke up to the news that someone they knew had been killed, and tonight they are trying to process the loss.
Just everybody pray. Pray for those that are hurt.
In the wake of the mass shooting, Maine Democratic Congressman Jared Golden says he is reversing his opposition to an assault weapons ban.
I have opposed efforts to ban deadly weapons of war like the assault rifle used to carry out this crime. The time has now come for me to take responsibility for this failure, which is why I now call on the United States Congress to ban assault rifles.
Golden, who lives in Lewiston, where the shootings took place, voted against an attempt to revive a federal assault weapons ban last year.